Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting presents Nokomis Warrior Basketball. Tonight, the Messalonskee Eagles take on our own Nokomis Warriors. Tape live, January 2nd, 2025, from Nokomis Regional High. And bringing today's game, Joshua Hunt and Josh Tardy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year. It's basketball time here in Newport. Tonight's matchup features the visitors of Messalonskee. The Eagles come flying in to Newport tonight with a record of 5-2, currently fourth in Class A North, to face our very own home team, the Nokomis Warriors, at a record of 3-5. Looking to expand a chance for heel point statistics tonight. These two have already played each other. Josh?
Yeah, thanks, Josh, and Happy New Year to everybody. It's great to be here. Yeah, another big point-worthy night. It sounds like we always say that, but in the KVAC, every night's a big night. Messalonskee's a good team, have some senior leadership. They got one of their injured starters back tonight, and Mr. Brunel. He's not going to be starting, but he'll be coming in off the bench. Big night for the Warriors. They got to try to get over the hump, get a win into the books, and grab some of those much-needed heel points.
Yeah, preview of this event here a little bit at contrasting styles, if you might. Messalonskee likes to turn things and kind of muck it up, make it a track meet.
They'll be going up and down the floor, and as Coach Grant said, keys, as usual, are limiting second chance opportunities, not turning the ball over, making their must-makes.
All right, we'll take this one down to our PA announcer, Lucas Hennessy. Maybe. It looked like he was ready.
You never know whether you wait with bated breath or abated breath, right?
Yes.
It's a trivia question.
Oh, that's a pun. Waiting to happen. Well, last chance for adjustments, I guess. The coaches are taking every chance that they can get to talk about what tonight's matchups are going to look like here and review maybe the scouting report and last chances before we get to our lineups. These two teams met last year a couple of times. Nokomis had won both of those contests. One of them was a buzzer beater by now graduated Alex Grant.
Yeah, that was a great Alex was about 3 steps outside of the three-point line when he hit that shot last year.
Good evening and welcome to Nokomis Regional High for today's regular season matchup between the visiting Eagles of Messalonskee High School and your Nokomis Warriors.
Just go on there.
We hope you enjoyed today's game and support these athletes, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the Eagles, a senior, number 1, Ty Bernier. A senior, number 2, Ryan Parrott. A junior, number 4, Josiah Stone. A senior, number 5, Parker Reynolds. And a sophomore, number 14, Sean Acorn. The Eagles are coached by Sam Smith and assisted by Chuck Glidden and Garrett Clemmer. And now, get on your feet and make some noise for your Nokomis Warriors! A junior, number 2, Owen Sides. A sophomore, number 4, Drew Grant. A senior, number 10, Dawson Townsend. A junior, number 20, Seth Bowden. And a junior, number 23, Jeff Carr. The coached by Josh Grant and assisted by Jordan Larley, Derek Townsend, and Zach Hartsgrove. The officials for tonight's game are David Hart and Sean Cunningham, and the athletic trainer is Bob Kreider. At this time, would you all please rise and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem.
You know, when you talk about special things that happen at high school, one of the positive things that I've seen this year, one of the most impressive things, has been our very own Lucas Hennessy as the public address announcer for the basketball games. That young man has a career if somebody would pay him to do that.
He does a great job and gets everybody right into the moment.
Sets the tone for basketball. This one's going to be explosive. So again, it's Bernier, Parent, Stone, Reynolds, and Acorn for the Eagles. And the tip is controlled by Messalonskee. Bernier, deep three here. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. Fought for the rebound, volleyballed around, and controlled by the Warriors. Grant with the basketball. Avoids the turnover, but lots of ball pressure from the Eagles here to start this one out. Sides with it, looks to penetrate, doesn't. Nice jab step, gets it to Grant. Grant looks to get to the middle, cut off. Carr around the perimeter now. Sides looking.
Pretty clear that Messalonskee's going to try to overplay that first pass. Going to force backdoor cuts.
Definitely getting up the line. Sides penetrate. Check that. Penetrate there. Oh, boy. Messalonskee takes over here. Acorn with the basketball.
Warriors, no surprise, are in man-to-man.
Bernier. Over to Parent. Parent drives. Cut off by Carr. Shot goes up and misses.
Good
Rebounded.
defensive set by the Warriors.
Nice rebound by Seth Bowden. Sides for three. That one's off the rim, no good. Collected. And defensive glass controlled by Parent. That was almost a travel on the sideline there. Nice drive, missed the layup. Townsend with a rebound. Gets it over to Sides. Back out. Nice drive. Had a shot. I don't know why Bowden didn't shoot that one. Grant gets a screen from Bowden, and they reset the offense. Trying to be patient here on offense are the Warriors.
Yeah, Messalonskee defense is doing a nice job getting up the line. They've got length. They're playing in the lanes. It's going to take a bunch of cuts and a bunch of strong cuts to the ball. You're going to have to pass strong and catch strong.
You know, and the big sign is there, don't dance. If you go backdoor, go backdoor.
That's right.
Here's Sides with it. Owen gets it to Grant. Looking, Tom Nice just checked into the game for the Warriors. Owen looking to penetrate, cut off there. Bowden outside on the perimeter, jump stops, gets it to Carr. Carr has that one poked away from behind, last touched by Messalonskee. overruled by the lead official.
Townsend out of the game.
Here's Grant looking to penetrate. Gets it to sides. Back to Carr. Keep bringing the ball right back to where it came from, Coach.
I know. They'll get into this rotation. They've got to get the ball reversed to the other side of the floor.
Trying to find some rhythm here as sides penetrates. Owen tries to put it up off the glass, off the side of the backboard. Last touched in the rebounding action by Nokomis. It's going to be a Messalonskee basketball. No score.
No, both sides off to a good start defensively.
Yes.
Both trying to find their offensive flows.
Bernier, elbow jumper. Good. Well, we broke the ice. Surprisingly, Messalonskee is not picking up in the front court. Oh, boy. Sides didn't even see that pass coming. Gives it down to Bowden on the block. Being strong with it. And that one up off the glass, no good. Decent look underneath there. Almost taken away. Now Bernier with it. That one poked away. Sloppy play here. Acorn out to Bernier for three. That one hits the front of the rim, back of the rim, and falls out. Bowden with the rebound. Seth looking to penetrate. Gets it to Sides. Sides thought about a jump shot, but passes back out. Bowden takes it, now double teamed. Fall away jump shot, no good.
Pretty good look.
Here's a break. And an easy layup here for Parent, who was quick to get the outlet. Now here's a little front court pressure by Acorn.
Yeah.
Trying to turn Grant, put a little ball pressure on, make him play faster than he wants to.
Yeah, Acorn's trying to impose his physicality on the Warriors, and he's had a good start, but you got to rip through. You got to play north-south, not east-west. I think we're going to have to just commit to going by him with a dribble if he's going to play that tight.
Absolutely. One hesitation and a crossover ought to do it. A couple of Eagles set to check in. Arbor and Brunel, and also coming into the game for the Warriors is Townsend coming back in, and also Jordan Quinn just checks into the game for Carr. So Nice gets a seat, so doesn't Carr. As Grant's at the foul line.
Nice to get 2 points on the board. I tell you, when you're a coach and you're going through one of these quarters, just to get that first one makes it feel like you know you're not going to get shut out. Yeah. So there we go.
Oh, there's going to be a reaching foul by Owen. Owen Sides picks up his first foul. It's a pretty good seal there by Burnell coming into the game in an ISO situation. 1-4 low on the inbound here. Screen the screener.
Good job with help defense on the baseline out of bounds, but
Parent throws that one up. Finds nothing but net. Messalonskee 7, Nokomis 2. Here's Grant with it. Gets it to Bowden. Bowden looking. Tries to dribble down. Guarded by Reynolds. Gets it over to Sides. Sides picks up his dribble. Backdoor cut there. Errant pass that was picked off. Back up and running here are the Eagles. Quickly, that one was missed by Bernier, the layup. Townsend collects it. Got to be a little bit more patient. Coach Grant, you can hear him all the way up here shouting patience. Here's Sides. Bowden, actually. Turnaround, fall away jump shot off the front of the rim. He's so much better when he goes to the rim.
Absolutely. They've got to get going north-south. They are still playing offensively, too much east-west.
There's a nice underneath move, a little dipsy-do by Parent for 2. The lead increases. 9-2 Messalonskee. Here's some ball pressure, switching. And a 30-second timeout from Coach Grant.
Trying to settle them down on the offensive end. Points of emphasis will be you got to be patient, but you also can't be passive.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop in here too, guys, and maybe you guys disagree with me, but I think there's too much dribbling going on and not enough passing. Get that ball moving around, and if you get more movement on that, and just seems like there's a lot of dribbling going on right now.
It really is. It's just the dribble that doesn't take you anywhere is a bad dribble.
It is a bad dribble. And, it seems like, as you made a great point towards, was trying to find that flow of the offense. One thing that is an offensive recognition from a player's standpoint is, you dribble the ball right back to where it came from. Well, the defense doesn't have to work. They can easily cut you off. All right. After the timeout, settled down a little bit. Here's the Warriors looking for offense. Looking to get a seal underneath. That one's taken away. Errant pass by Quinn, looking for an alley-oop. Around the perimeter, three-point opportunity is drilled by Parent. That's his second three of the period.
Big start for Parent.
Here's Grant. Has that one stolen. Another turnover by the Warriors. This is not what they want. Three-point opportunity for Bernier. That one's off no good. Rebounded by Seth Bowden. Bowden to Townsend. Get Townsend going here. Jump shot. Misses. Rebound by Messalonskee. Brunel with the basketball. Dribble hands off to Parent. Parent's got a hot hand right now being guarded by Sides. Ball's dead. Gets it over to Bernier. Bernier has it. Being defended by Grant. Thinks he can go by him. Gives it up. Parent, deep three. Boy, he's feeling it.
Yeah, he's on a heater. Nice player.
That one was bringing down rain, but it landed nothing but net.
This is a critical 1 minute for the Warriors right here.
Need a bucket here. Great job overplaying the wing there by Messalonskee. They're really up the line.
Oh, that's a charge.
That's going to be an offensive foul. Yeah. And Parent knew it. They pushed him off. That might be enough to cool him down.
Well, guys, I've been super impressed with Messalonskee's defense.
Yeah, they're up and in the lanes. They're long and quick. To Matt Brown's point earlier about, you got to get bigger, better cuts. Probably going to need the down screen to get a wing open.
Yeah. Or push him through.
Right.
There's a down screen, and Townsend leaves the block. Sides made the pass, but Townsend wasn't there. Down on the perimeter here, Brunel gets it to Parent. Parent being guided by Quinn. Cross side, holding for one shot here. Back to Parent. Looking for a ball screen. Gets one. Lets it fly from deep. In and out, no good. I guess we tested the heat and perhaps.
That was a heat check, but it was a well-deserved one.
Yeah. Checking into the game for the Warriors is Logan Washburn. Logan Washburn getting a chance to get on the floor here tonight. Coach Grant told me he was going to do some funny things with his guard rotation. This is the first time that he's been at full strength all year. Oh, my. An alley-oop with 0.9 seconds remaining. Oh.
To Parker Reynolds.
Parker Reynolds goes up and gets it, tips it in, and it's good. That's the end of the first period of action here, and it's a lopsided affair so far. A big hole to come out of for the Warriors, 17-2.
All right, I think this is going to be a good time for me to bring in the sponsors. I want to thank some of our sponsors, DT Lawn Care, great quality and competitive prices, 270-0342. Clark's Truck Repair and Fleet Services, welding, sand and gravel, site work, and trucking, 368-4766. D.A. Gould and Grandsons Excavation, 938-2578. Over 40 years experience and certified. Casa Cattle, registered belted Galloways in Corunna, Maine, 249-2191. And Sebascook Valley Federal Credit Union in Newport and Pittsfield. Thank you very much for our sponsors. And we needed that break, didn't we, guys?
Sure did. The old Messalonskee Eagles checked the box as far as their game plan tonight in that first quarter. It was really about making a defensive statement. I'm sure Coach Smith is saying, let's just repeat this quarter.
Rinse, wash, repeat. Yeah, absolutely. And Nokomis, I had the pleasure of being able to go to practice the other day and go in and do a little coaching. And in that practice, a lot of the emphasis was just exactly how much the defense of Messalonskee is going to overplay. This was worked on. I got a chance to see behind the curtain, and maybe they just didn't realize just exactly how bad it really was going to be.
It's tough to replicate that.
Here's Grant, gets it over to Townsend. Blocking the cut there. Bowden for three. Splash. That's a good way to come out of it with the first field goal for the Nokomis Warriors in the contest. The only 2 points that they scored were at the free throw line so far. That's nice to see.
That's a good dig by Dawson Townsend. Hey,
3-on-1.
Get good shots and make stops.
Washburn will light it up. That one's off the ring.
That's
no
foul.
good.
He drew a foul.
Drew a foul in the act. No,
we're
or
going to call it on
after?
the floor afterwards.
Foul afterwards. That foul is going to be on Michael Acorn, the senior. So we got a couple of Acorns on the floor right at the moment for the Eagles. Here's Bowden. Oh. Nokomis Warrior Drama would like to see that as well. A charge. Nice job by Burnell by defensively positioning himself to be in an opportunity to draw a charge. Was it a charge? Well, the referee said so. Here's Brunel with the basketball, getting a screen. That's going to be an illegal screen on Acorn. Basketball justice.
That's right. What goes around comes around.
Yeah. As Reynolds checks back into the game. Now, he's limited tonight in time. Is that what we got? Well, yeah, on Reynolds.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, he's been injured. Well, that's what the kids were telling me anyways today in school.
Good quick reverse. But
nice job up the line. Here's Grant. Splits the defenders, kicks it out. Townsend for three. Falling away. Misses. Long rebound to Grant, though. Second chance life here for the Warriors. Cross-court pass sat on. Western Union, I'd like to make a pass, please. Reynolds. Coach Grant begging and pleading with our officials for a timeout. This is a full 60-second timeout. Well, what do you say?
You just can't reverse the ball blindly. You got to make sure that the cutters are cutting, and you got to rip through. It's a fine balance.
And the way that Messalonskee is defending, they're up the line, on the line, and in the passing lanes. So really, you got to go to and through every pass. You got to step to the ball. You're not going to continue to get you can't wait for it to come to you. That seemed to be a couple of the situations where the turnovers have happened tonight. It's just they were on the line, the cut happened, the right pass was made, but they didn't step to the ball.
Well, it's a good timeout by Coach Grant. I'm sure he's just dealing with the issues that a coach has to deal with at this point in the game. It's a very, very delicate, critical point.
Well, the effort's been there.
Absolutely.
And here's the other thing, guys. It's almost midway point in the season, and everybody coming off break. Sometimes it takes a little while to get back into the swing of things.
That's right.
So hopefully this is all that's been.
And now picking up in the front court is Messalonskee.
There you go.
Washburn on a break here. This is what we expected, but shoot the ball, young man. Back up, here we go. Here's Acorn with a pirouette move up off the glass, and good. Picking up right off of made basket, ready for some ball pressure here. That one's stolen away. Nice steal there. Jeez. He's a nice-looking player. Parker Reynolds. Set to check in here is back in his Owen Sides, and is that Buck? Yep, that's Owen Buck. Slight little timeout here as Grant has to tie his shoe. Front court, man-to-man. Here's Grant looking to push. Gets it to Buck. Buck from the corner. That's off the rim, no good. Quick three. Now really pushing the tempo. Here's Acorn. He drives, kicks. Parent with it now. Spin dribble. Baseline, step through. Off the glass, no good. Gets his own fought for by Buck. Nice job keeping it away from the offensive rebound. Grant collects it. Now Townsend has it. Sides. Almost traveled. Referee wanted to call it. Jump ball as Carr and Parent were tied up. Checking back into the game now is Bernier.
You can just tell Parent he's just an all-conference, high-level player.
Yeah, he's impressive. There's a little wheel action going on. Acorn misses the layup and rebounded by Arbor. 3-point thought about. Now gets it over to Bernier. He misses. Coming down with it. Nice rebound by Reynolds. Carr's going to draw a charge there. Offensive foul going against Messalonskee. Foul's going to be on Bernier.
Overall, defensively, Warriors looking pretty good. I mean, Messalonskee's at 21 points, which is way too many, but I've had probably 6 points off turnovers.
Yeah.
So.
Defensive pressure has really been the key here for Messalonskee so far. It's really mitigated Nokomis in its half-court offense as Side sets things out. Down screen here for Carr. Set things off on the wing, looking to penetrate. Closely guarded. Back to Townsend. Rips it through. Tries to make a pass and probably should have shot it.
Didn't beat down the floor.
There's a dunk. Reynolds throws it down. I don't think there's been a dunk in this gym since Cooper Flagg. Here's Sides. Gets it over to Townsend. Townsend fall away jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Arbor. Kicked out to Bernier. Bernier has it, surveying the defense. Back to Arbor. Nobody there guarding him. Takes it directly to the block, but cut off by Nice. Here's Bernier. Left hand dip shot up off the glass and good. That was pretty athletic. Now an unforced error and a turnover by Buck. Stepped over the sideline, and he's going to come out. As Bowden checks back in for him.
Guys, I'm super impressed with this Messalonskee team. They're solid. They seem like they have some depth. They got some height.
The basketball knowledge is high.
Yeah, I think it's a
wide
solid
open underneath.
Team.
Nobody stopped to see the ball. Missed a layup there was Bernier. There's a three-point shot by Bowden. It misses everything. Well, you think about this, Matt. I mean, what do we got? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors.
Yeah, Messalonskee has high expectations for this year. What they've really done, if they've just sped the Warriors up offensively.
Got a foul in what must have been called the passing action from Reynolds on Bowden. That's going to be his second. Parent for 3. He was falling away there. And the heat check is on.
Yeah, the heat check needs to come off, I
Yeah.
think, from Coach Smith.
Yeah. Checking back in is Arbor. He comes in for Sean Acorn. Trying to take away sides from being the primary ball handler. You can tell the game plan is to pester him. Here's Arbor. Gets it to Townsend. Townsend up the line. 3-point opportunity for Carr off a double screen. He misses. Fought for, kept alive by Nice. Nice gets it to Carr. Carr penetrates right down the middle. Has that one last touch by Messalonskee.
Better job by the Warriors on that half-court set with the double screen to get an open wing.
Got a T set here. Trying to get it in. They do. Townsend with it. Got to get him going a little bit.
No.
Tries to dump it down to Nice. Got to look for your shot, man.
That's one thing I think Dawson. I think Dawson's one of the best mid-range shooters around, and I haven't seen him in that spot a lot, lately. I'd love to see him in that 15 to 18-foot range. Yeah, I think he's deadly most of the time from there.
Messalonskee with the basketball now. Here's Brunel. Crossover, trying to penetrate, cut off there by Sides. Over to Arbor. Arbor has it. Penetrates baseline. Going to draw a foul from Carr.
Yeah, Messalonskee's, you can see with that senior leadership and good court awareness, they have a 4-out, 1-in motion offense where they're getting great dribble replacement, great back cuts, great spacing.
And the big difference here is the ball never goes back to where it came from. Every time they penetrate, it comes from a different area or they change sides of the floor. They move very well without the basketball, too. And they're fast. Pretty impressive squad.
Don't you agree, guys? Though most good offenses, the offenses are moving. Everyone's moving, and no one's in one spot.
That one rebounded by Townsend. Townsend gets it to Bowden. Here's Sides, dribble handoff, easy switch.
It's got to go up.
Stepped on the side, stepped on the end line.
But that's the right idea, though. Dawson's got to commit to getting that ball to the rim.
Yeah.
And to Matt's point earlier, that pull up to that 6-footer.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to get tonight with this group.
You're not gonna get middle penetration tonight.
No.
It's not gonna happen. Here's a break opportunity for the Warriors. Here's Bowden. He penetrates, dribbles, puts it up and in. Draws a foul, going to the free throw line. That's one way to slow him down a little bit. Get to the free throw line. Game's still not out of reach.
It sure isn't. At this point, it's an 18-point spread. Coach Grant's probably looking at this scoreboard saying, if we can cut this thing to 14 at the half, and get some offensive flow.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Got to get a stop here if you're a Warrior fan. Here's Acorn. Dribble handoff to Parent. Parent lets it fly from the hash mark. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Townsend. Gets it over to Grant. Grant looking. Gets it to Townsend. Looking to penetrate. Quinn. Now to Townsend. Townsend three-point shot. That's good. That's good. That's a nice little.
We'll cut it to 14. Now make a stop. You can't get it all back in one play.
No.
Just make stops.
Basketball is a game of runs, and you have to sustain the ones that your opponents put on you. Bernier for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Parent. Needed that defensive glass. Kicked out. Thought about a 3. Was Brunel. He penetrates and travels. Got to stop.
So 2 straight times, Messalonskee's come down and settled for a rush 3.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's a game of ebbs and flows. And these high school guys, Just don't play 32 minutes of perfection.
No, that's why it's high school ball, right? Grant with it. Behind the back, looking to penetrate. Sides now, crossover, penetrates down, gets it to Townsend. Townsend look to power it up. Does, gets fouled, no call. Ooh. Now to Acorn up ahead of everybody.
Oh.
And Bowden's going to get fouled in the shooting action. I think that's going to be Seth's third. Hope it's his second, but I believe it's his third. It is his third.
That's a tough one right there.
Acorn to the free throw line. Sean, a sophomore. Washburn checks in. For Bowden. Second one is good. 26-11. 35 seconds remaining in the half. Washburn. Now you can tell that Messalonskee has done their homework and have scouted this offense. They're not even bothering thinking about following the person on the wing. They're instantly switching on dribble handoffs. They don't care about the matchup. They're just every dribble handoff is a switch. Or even a ball screen is a switch. Everything out on top of the perimeter, they will switch. There's a shot by Grant. Nice job.
Nice assertive move.
Well, timeout echoed throughout the gym.
All right, guys. I'm going to come on and just say a few things about some more of our sponsors. These are our Burgundy level sponsors: Gilman Electric Supply, 368-4306. 8U Robinson and Corinna, 278-4626. Fog Brook Resort in Palmyra and Foggy's Pub, 355-5515. And Bowman Constructors, 368-2405. Thank you. Those are our mid-level Burgundy sponsors, and we thank our sponsors so very much for helping us provide you these great broadcasts, and I appreciate all the viewership we get for these games. It's a lot of fun to send this out in the community.
Well, yeah, thanks for checking in, and thank you to our sponsors. What do you think, Josh?
Hey, 4.7 seconds left, and, we talked about cutting that to 14. It's 13 right now. It'd be a really nice momentum swing for the Warriors if they can go in and cutting this lead to 13.
Don't allow that alley-oop.
Yeah, I would imagine they'll be guarding the backside.
Yeah. Well, Reynolds is inbounding here, so no backdoor cut, please. It was set up. Bernier for three, off the glass, no good. Yeah. Checking to see if the bank was open, and thank God it was closed if you're a Nokomis Warrior fan. Well, that's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. 26-13 our score. You wanna talk about halftime now, or?
Sure, absolutely. So leading the Warriors in scoring, six points for Seth Bowden, Dawson with 3, and Drew Grant with 4 points to round out the scoring. So 13 total. Ryan Parent, the big start with 11 points. He's in double figures. Ty Burney with 4. Parker Reynolds with 6. Sean Acorn with 5. I don't know if that gets us to 26, but that's
pretty close.
We worry about those Warriors stats.
Yes. These are unofficial stats.
Unofficial.
Yeah. So, and foul trouble-wise, only 4. We've got the Warriors foul trouble. Seth Bowden has 3, and there's no real foul trouble on the Messalonskee side of things to speak of. There's a couple of players with 2, but not 3. We'll take a break. Come back with second half action from Newport, where the Messalonskee Eagles are ahead 26. The Nokomis Warriors 13.
Before we get back to the game, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. D.A. Gould and Grandsons Excavation, over 40 years experience and certified. 557 Todd's Corner Road in St. Albans. 207-938-2578. Casa Cattle, 151 Nokomis Road in Corinna. 207-249-2191. Clark's LLC, 607 Elm Street in Newport. 207-368-4766. DT Lawn Care, 158 Libby Hill Road in Newport. 207-270-0342. Sebastica Valley Federal Credit Union, with offices at 505 Somerset Avenue in Pittsfield and 87 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-487-5576 and 207-368-4940. Bowman Constructors, 552 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-368-2405. A.E. Robinson, 60 Newport Road in Corinna. 207-278-4626. Gilman Electrical Supply, 80 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-368-2230. Fogbrook Resort and Foggy's Pub, 147 Lang Hill Road in Palmyra. 207-355-5515. Come, sit, stay. And our player of the game sponsor, Newport Glass, 162 Elm Street in Newport. 207-368-5698. Thank you to all of our sponsors of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Now, let's get back to the game. Before we get back to the game, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. D.A. Gould and Grandsons Excavation, over 40 years experience and certified. 557 Todd's Corner Road in St. Albans. 207-938-2578. Casa Cattle, 151 Nokomis Road in Corinna. 207-249-2191. Clark's LLC, 607 Elm Street in Newport. 207-368-4766. DT Lawn Care, 158 Libby Hill Road in Newport. 207-270-0342. Sebastica Valley Federal Credit Union, with offices at 505 Somerset Avenue in Pittsfield and 87 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-487-5576 and 207-368-4940. Bowman Constructors, 552 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-368-2405. A.E. Robinson, 60 Newport Road in Corinna. 207-278-4626. Gilman Electrical Supply, 80 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-368-2230. Fogbrook Resort and Foggy's Pub, 147 Lang Hill Road in Palmyra. 207-355-5515. Come, sit, stay. And our player of the game sponsor, Newport Glass, 162 Elm Street in Newport. 207-368-5698. Thank you to all of our sponsors of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Now, let's get back to the game. Before we get back to the game, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. D.A. Gould and Grandsons Excavation, over 40 years experience and certified. 557 Todd's Corner Road in St. Albans. 207-938-2578. Casa Cattle, 151 Nokomis Road in Corinna. 207-249-2191. Clark's LLC, 607 Elm Street in Newport. 207-368-4766. DT Lawn Care, 158 Libby Hill Road in Newport. 207-270-0342. Sebastica Valley Federal Credit Union, with offices at 505 Somerset Avenue in Pittsfield and 87 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-487-5576 and 207-368-4940. Bowman Constructors, 552 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-368-2405. A.E. Robinson, 60 Newport Road in Corinna. 207-278-4626. Gilman Electrical Supply, 80 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-368-2230. Fogbrook Resort and Foggy's Pub, 147 Lang Hill Road in Palmyra. 207-355-5515. Come, sit, stay. And our player of the game sponsor, Newport Glass, 162 Elm Street in Newport. 207-368-5698. Thank you to all of our sponsors of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Now, let's get back to the game. Before we get back to the game, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. D.A. Gould and Grandsons Excavation, over 40 years experience and certified. 557 Todd's Corner Road in St. Albans. 207-938-2578. Casa Cattle, 151 Nokomis Road in Corinna. 207-249-2191. Clark's LLC, 607 Elm Street in Newport. 207-368-4766. DT Lawn Care, 158 Libby Hill Road in Newport. 207-270-0342. Sebastica Valley Federal Credit Union, with offices at 505 Somerset Avenue in Pittsfield and 87 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-487-5576 and 207-368-4940. Bowman Constructors, 552 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-368-2405. A.E. Robinson, 60 Newport Road in Corinna. 207-278-4626. Gilman Electrical Supply, 80 Moosehead Trail in Newport. 207-368-2230. Fogbrook Resort and Foggy's Pub, 147 Lang Hill Road in Palmyra. 207-355-5515.
All right, we're back here for second half action. Take it away, guys.
So here we are getting ready for that all-important first 3 minutes of a second half. Which team is going to make the adjustments necessary to carry it forward? I'm sure Coach Grant's saying we don't have to get it back all at once. We just have to win every 2-minute battle.
Yeah, that's that. It's we've been waiting for the run. You know, Nokomis has to end the second period. Nokomis did go on a little bit of a run. They showed a flurry of field goals that happened in succession, but they haven't really been able to tie offensive possessions together with effective scoring results for most of this contest. All right, here we go. Back into play. Here's Grant. Up the line, on the line. There's Reynolds. Taps it away. As Carr sets the inbound on the sideline. Wide open on the back door. Was Sides.
Had layup.
Had a layup. Sides gets it to Townsend. Little adjustment here. Starting things on the low side. Here's Townsend to the baseline. Elevates. Nice body control up off the glass. The kiss.
Good possession by the Warriors. Good possessions and stops. Good possessions and stops.
Starting in a box set here is Messalonskee, double screen for Parent. Parent lets it fly. Up off the back of the iron, no good, but offensive rebound. Bernier for three. No good. A second offensive rebound for the Eagles. Resetting another scoring opportunity. That one up to the rim and good by Reynolds. Ran at a jump shooter and he went right by. Dribble handoff, switched on the screen. Well, handoff anyways. Sides with it. Back out to Townsend. Townsend now.
There you go. That's what he has to do.
That one couldn't find the glass, and now up the floor in a hurry is Bernier. He puts it on the deck. Tries to kick it back out. Nice hands by Townsend, stealing that one as Bowden has it. Bowden looking, lots of dribble, reverse, return, back to Messalonskee, falling away. Back out to Parent. Parent goes right by Bowden, up off the glass and good. 15 the lead here for the Eagles.
Yeah, another turnover. Unforced error. Ball pressure and up the line. Lane defense.
Doing a great job here of the Eagles, applying that style of defense. A new trademark for Messalonskee. Bernier gets it to Acorn. Acorn puts it on the floor. He's going to get fouled by Carr. Put it right by him, though. Ripped it through and went by like he was because he was standing flat-footed.
Yeah, it was a good basketball move, but can't get beat baseline right there.
Jordan Quinn set to check in. Carr picked up his second foul. Acorn at the line makes the first one. You know, Sean is a nice-looking sophomore. Starting as a sophomore on this senior-laden team. That's quite a feat and accomplishment in itself.
Sure is. Good player.
Here's Townsend. Gets it to Grant. Grant's been pushed around a little bit tonight. Townsend now sees a lane. Had an opportunity, but quickly cut off. Up ahead to Bernier. Lots of contact, nothing there, but picked up by Brunel. Second chance opportunity put in again. 34-15 the score as Sides has it. Spin dribble, takes it up the lane. Contact, no call. If there was a circle, that would have been definitely a good no call. Here's a three-point opportunity for Parent. And if he catches fire again, oh boy. Here's Sides looking at it, waiting for his teammates to get down the floor. Bowden has it now. Takes a look, kicks it back out to Quinn. Quinn for three. And a quick timeout for an adjustment by Coach Grant.
Yeah, first 30 seconds was the start you wanted this half, but not the next 2 minutes.
Hey, guys, I'm going to pop in here real quick. I want to thank our main sponsor this year for Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, Newport Glass. Thank you for being our player of the game sponsor. You guys going to have to come up with the Nokomis player of the game. And if you ever need any glass work done, call Newport Glass at 207-368-5698.
Yeah, great company, great sponsor, great part of our community.
Yeah, that wasn't the start of the second half you would want, guys, I don't think.
Well, you know, they did get the big three right there by Quinn coming off the bench. Big timeout for Coach Grant. He's going to try to settle the troops.
Well, offensively, it was a better showing than it had been in the first half. But defensively, there's some breakdowns and then a couple of unforced errors for turnovers that Messalonskee was able to capitalize on. Picking up now, still player to player. Ball screen coming. Here's a shot by Bernier, no good. Rebounded by Bowden. Bowden gets it to Carr. Carr up to Townsend. Back to Bowden now. Puts it on the deck. His shot goes up, no good. Rips it away, strong with it. Up and in. That's the game we've been looking for by Seth.
Yeah, big steal, big basket.
Strong with it, powered it up. Checking back into the game for Messalonskee is Arbor. And the three-point play is complete. 21-37, Messalonskee with the lead. Bernier. Down and around the horn we go. Parent for three. That one barely off the backboard. Sides. Kicks it to Quinn. Quinn in the corner being pestered. Still being pestered. And the ball pressure applied there by Parent creates a turnover. Here's Brunel with the basketball, being guarded by Sides. Penetrates down the lane, tries to kick it out, but Parent couldn't save it. Errant pass goes out of bounds.
You know, for as tough as it's been, if Nokomis can just make a couple of baskets here and get a couple of stops, this game is not over.
Not at all. A little wherewithal from the trailing team. And old basketball momentum swinging. Down to Bowden on the block. Bounce passes out. Nice ball movement here for the Warriors. Looks like offense. Here's Bowden right straight to the glass. Going to draw a foul on Parent. Nice job taking the ball to the rim. Good things happen when you take the ball to the rim. Now if we can capitalize on the free throw line, it's a great opportunity to start reducing the deficit.
That's right. Chance to cut it to 14 here.
Checking into the game for the Eagles is Stone. Stone hasn't had as many minutes as he normally gets. Started the contest, but hasn't been on the floor as much as you would expect a starter. Up the floor here to Arbor. Now over to Stone. He's looking to score. Cut off there. Turnaround jump shot. We get a tic-tac.
Yeah, tough call.
You know, I found the other day they make Sprite-flavored Tic Tacs.
Where did you find those?
Caswell's Liquidation Center. Yeah. I didn't check the date. Sprite-flavored Tic Tacs. First free throw is good. Stone.
Sponsorship opportunity, it
yes,
sounds like.
Yes. Dear Caswells, if you're listening. Second one is good. Grant with the basketball. Crossover. Out of control. Player control foul. Waiting there patiently for him was number 0, Anderson Arbor. Questionable if he was still moving or not, but his numbers were definitely showing.
Tough 50-50 calls.
Yep. That one poked away by Grant on Bernier's jump shot. Here's Quinn. Hot potato. Gets it to Grant. Grant for 3. Buries it.
All of a sudden, cut it back to 15.
Hanging around are the Warriors. Not going away. Bernier with it to Parent. Parent lets it fly. Deep arcing shot, not there. Grant has it. Crossover, break, layup, up. Draws a foul on Parent. Going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, I just, not. It's so hard. You're a player that's made some outside shots, but Parent probably just settling for shots that he shouldn't be. I'm not sure Coach Smith wants that type of look at this point in the game.
Yeah. Looking for a little intensity, going to Tom Nice. Maybe a little bit bigger set here as Owen Buck checks in. Nice, Townsend and Buck. A two-guard look here. Grant makes them both. Get this thing to single digits before the fourth period. We could be in for a contest. Acorn dribble handoff to Stone. Cut off by Buck. Walled up nice. Bernier. Nice hedge on the screen there by Buck. Bernier's jump shot's up. No good. Second chance rebound.
Jump ball.
Gonna travel.
Okay. We'll take that too.
Absolutely.
Nice opportunity right here for the Warriors to really right the ship. Messalonskee coming with full court pressure.
Coach Stone didn't like that call at all. Here's Grant with it. Drew penetrates, pitches. Owen sides for three. Off the rim, no good. That was the one we were looking for. Could have blown all momentum right towards the Warrior favor. There's Acorn with a... Oh, that was pretty. Acorn, Sean misses the shot. Now picked up here full court. And then Michael Acorn saved it to Stone, who put it in. Sides gets it to Townsend. Townsend penetrates, going to elevate, take it to the rim. Nice job, second chance opportunity. Looks to keep it alive. Fought for underneath. Nice has it. Now kicks it back out to Townsend. Kept the possession alive. That's a big win. Now can we get one in the bucket if you're a Nokomis fan? Here's Grant with it. Looks to penetrate baseline. No movement on the weak side, to speak of, but Townsend will take a jump shot. That's going to
big
fall.
Shot. Big shot. Comes off the hard work of the Warriors on the both ends. They're playing hard.
Got to get a stop here if you're a Warrior fan. Messalonskee got to hold for last shot.
Yeah, pulling it out for one, which is fine by the Warriors.
Yeah. And probably a pretty good move where you got the lead.
That's right.
And a timeout. So the ball will be on the sideline after the timeout. 7.2 seconds. Well, who's going to touch the ball?
Boy, they're going to get some type of dribble drive penetration and probably get a kick to a perimeter shooter.
Now, last time they had this situation, they had a backdoor screen set up on the sideline for an alley-oop for the inbounder.
I vote for the three-pointer. I want a three. Shoot that ball.
7.2 seconds on the clock. Don't forget, after the game, folks, we're going to pick our Newport Glass Player of the Game. We're evaluating. We've got a couple of guys that are in the running right now. The scoring for our Nokomis Warriors has been pretty balanced so far. So we'll have to take this last quarter into full contention for who our Newport Glass Player of the Game is going to be.
It's playoff time for Player of the Game. You know, Mr. Brown talking about shooting that ball. We got Mr. Crockett trying to go through the archives to see if he ever found a shot that Matt Brown didn't like.
Good luck trying to find that.
Inbounded here is Reynolds. They set a screen for him before. Into the backcourt it goes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good if it goes, and it does.
It's all right. That's good defense. You got to live with that.
Great shot there by Ty Bernier. 43-29, our score. Well,
It's a game in high school basketball. I've seen these leads dissipate. I will say this about the Warriors and Coach Grant: these guys play hard, and they're not in a great flow tonight, but they are playing hard.
Well, offensively, what a much better quarter that was.
They're just up against a good team, and I think they were benefited a little bit by Messalonskee's bad shot selection.
Hey guys, I've always been a big fan of varsity doubleheaders, and we've had a few scheduled this year, which is kind of neat. I just wanted to mention to everybody the boys and girls JV and varsity teams will be playing this Saturday at Skowhegan. So if you have time to get over to Skowhegan, there'll be some basketball over there on Saturday. And then next Saturday, we'll be hosting Lawrence for a bunch of JV and varsity games. And so it'll be fun for the fans, Nokomis fans, to come watch both teams play.
It is nice to see both programs, the boys and the girls, in any high school program.
If you're a fan of high school basketball or girls basketball, it will be a contest that will be here. The Lawrence girls are undefeated this year and are very good. And our Nokomis young ladies played them very well for three quarters. It's the only problem was they spotted them 12 to start the game.
Good help defense. Nice block by Sides.
Well, folks, fourth quarter action. Here we go. Inbound here. Brunel, rather. Nice cut there by Stone. Buck got caught in a screen. Not on the basket line. Here's Grant. Puts it up. Rebound by Sides. That one stripped away. Little contact. Acorn kicks it out to Stone. Stone for three. That's off the rim. No good. Rebound by Acorn. Second chance opportunities, but that one was clearly taken away by Sides. Sides puts it up. Contact. Offensive foul.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 call. Probably was an offensive foul. Tough call.
Coach Grant might get one here. I'm kind of siding with Coach Grant on that one. It was definitely an in-between call, but I'm not sure which. Double foul. Now Buck and Stone getting into it a little bit.
It might be a change in possession. Yeah, we're going to get the ball out of that.
Yeah, he goes to the arrow, doesn't it?
Oh, maybe.
I guess not. Well, looking to clean things up here a little bit. Getting a little chippy. Townsend, nice job defending. Gets it to Parent. Now to Bernier. He elevates, jump shot up, rim no good. Rebound Townsend. Gets it to Grant. Grant looking to get at the ball up the floor in a hurry here. Probably need to play a little faster. Townsend, hand checked. Over to Bowden. Bowden for three, misses everything.
It's almost one where you didn't want that foul called. Dawson was in a position to get it in there.
Yeah. Let a lot go in the paint tonight. Always looking for consistency, and I think these referees have been pretty consistent tonight. There's an inbound here, fought for. Parent comes down with it, gets it to Bernier. Up the floor, here's Burnell. Out to Parent. Parent kicks it back out. Bernier puts it on the deck. Jump shot up, no good. Buck is going to get called for a flop.
Is that a warning?
I think it is a
I guess a foul.
Yeah, it's a foul. And they've got to go to the arrow. because it's a warning for the first time in possession.
So it's not a foul, it's a warning.
Yeah. What he could have called was a block.
Right. I don't see it.
So the trickle down that's happened from the upper ranks on the flop.
It's going to call now. This is, the referees just sometimes got to let the game flow go. So now we've got to have a warning to the Nokomis bench.
There's probably a point of emphasis this year to call the flop as a warning. And now an out of bounds. Coach Grant's going to get one here. I wouldn't be surprised.
He's just exercising his First Amendment right to free speech.
Yeah. He's exercised it pretty heavily tonight.
Yeah.
And probably rightfully so. Here's Sides with it. Gets it to Townsend. Townsend looking, surveying, wide open for three. And drains it. Nice shot there by Dawson. 32-45. 5 minutes, 45 seconds here. Still not out of reach. Things have gotten sloppy, and I think that could go in the Warriors' favor. Buck almost steals that one away. Parent puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Townsend. Here's Grant. Dribble handoff. Townsend wide open. Puts it up and in. Little flurry here by Nokomis.
Big half for Dawson Townsend.
Still working hard.
Coach, we have an 11-point game. This is still a lot of game left.
There's a lot of game left. I think oh, that's a travel. I'm sorry, wrong league. 34-47.
I was going to say, that's what they call the Euro step
Yeah,
these days.
it was a Euro step for sure.
We never had the Euro step. I wish we did. Man, I wish I had the Euro step.
It's the only way you could get to the left side of the court.
All the things I want to say, but we're live on air. Oh, timeout here on the court. Discussion is probably had on both sides here about, hey, if you're in Nokomis, we just went on a little bit of run. We got this thing cut down. Keep chipping away. Don't go away. Keep playing hard. And if you're Coach Smith, you're telling you guys, hey, you haven't won this game yet.
Yeah, they've gotten pretty loose on the offensive end on their shot selection.
Yeah.
And that's been to the Warriors' benefit. But, this is just a great example. The Warriors just don't quit. They play hard.
Here's a half-court trap, 1-3-1 half-court trap. Carr for three. Oh, in and out, no good. Bernier has it. Spin dribble. Up in the lane, no good, no call. Grant now. Up the floor in a hurry. Now to Sides, now down to Carr. Back to Sides again. He has it. Zone offense, zone defense. Nice recognition and a knockdown shot by Townsend.
And what do we have? A 10-point game.
10-point game.
Just keep playing hard, making stops.
Townsend's elevated his offense. There's a little penetration. Bernier with the ball. Drama potentially could be building here on a Thursday night. Bernier kicks it out. 3-point shot. That one's up and good. Reynolds. That's a big shot. Bowden has it. Pulls it back out, across the basket line. Gets it over to Grant. Grant looks to penetrate. Nothing there. Steps through. Closely guarded. Going back towards Bowden. Gets it out to Townsend. Townsend takes it to the rim. Nice little floater. Up and in. Pretty play. Nice wherewithal. Now Nokomis looking to generate a little bit of pressure and picking up in the front court. Here's Grant looking to move his feet. Here's Parent with it. Now gets it over to Reynolds. Brunel's shot no good. Parent was able to save it. Second chance opportunity for Parent. He misses everything.
That's just one of those shots where if I'm the coach on the sideline, I'm going to need medication. You pull the ball out and run another 20, 30 seconds off in a good half-court set, and you've got the thing down to the 2-minute
And we'd like
marker.
to thank one of our sponsors, Foggy's Pub. For providing that medication. Here it is. Here's Bowden. Oh, that one's tipped away. Nice job jumping into the lane. Nice fight. It's going to be a Messalonskee ball, last touch by Townsend.
That's good hustle by the Messalonskee guys.
Brunel getting up the line. Nice job to tip that one away. Fought for the loose ball. But we still got a game here, man. We get an 11-point game. You know, Nokomis not going away, 2 minutes, 33 seconds. But, you know, time is starting to tick, 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 tick a little bit.
How's the foul situation, guys? Either team in close to the bonus? Or
No, two apiece.
So Nokomis can be aggressive here and go for some steals, and if they foul, oh well. So
Yeah, nobody with 4 fouls. Only player with 3 fouls is Bowden. So can get up the line a little bit.
Yeah, for a game with high defensive intensity, not a lot of fouls called.
Yeah. Well, you know, everybody in the stands is a referee.
pretty easy to call from up here.
Yeah.
We do like to do that.
We got a great angle.
Yeah.
We got multiple cameras, the whole 9 yards. Our camera crew tonight's doing an exceptional job, as they always do.
Yes, Matty Irvin up here with us and Lucas Hennessy down on the floor. Thanks very much to those two.
Getting a Messalonskee basketball on the baseline.
They're trying over the top to Reynolds right now.
Yep. Here comes the roll. 5 seconds.
He's going to go over the top to old number 5, but he couldn't get to the spot.
Picking up full court now is Messalonskee. Gets it to Grant. Get out of that corner. They clear for him. Being guarded by Arbor. Out of Townsend. Goes to the pass this time. Backdoor cut here by Bowden. Sides for 3, and he drains it. Lead down to single digits. Grant digs in. Ball down underneath.
Good
Kick
recovery
back
by the
out.
Warriors defensively.
Messalonskee playing with the lead like they know how to. Don't need to shoot. Have the lead. Take the right shot.
They're going to have to come out. Going to have to come out and extend. Coach Grant asking, imploring his team to get out there. There you go. That's okay.
5 seconds closely guarded.
Wow.
Can't get closely guarded unless you're closely guarding. That's why the coach is just imploring you to get out there.
Brunel didn't like that. Neither did Coach Smith. Thought it was a little bit quick. Trying to get it in now, and they do get it to Grant. Guarded by Arbor. Looking to set things out now. Townsend, who has a hot hand, has the basketball. Looking to hand it off. Gets it to Sides. Sides gets pushed. Looks like Brunel is caught in the trap of wanting to be a referee. Kind of motion that he thought it was a travel. That's a bad place to be when you're a player. You've let the referee affect your play. Checking back into the game now. This becomes a little bit more physical as a physical guard. Sean Acorn. Carr to inbound, trying to get it in. Finally does, gets it to sides. Now to Townsend. Townsend has it.
This might.
That one swatted away by Reynolds.
Got to stay up. Got to stay up and at it. Come on, Seth.
Grant getting up the line here. Bernier with it. Looking to penetrate, still closely guarded. Now gets it to Acorn. Carr gets up the line here, getting a penetrate, but he's going to reach and foul. Needs some fouls as Buck is ready to check in. Checking in physical for physical here. Buck comes in for Carr. Probably offensive and defensive substitutions happening here. Defensive end. Buck plays with a lot of intensity. Closely guarded here. Buck gets called for a reach. It's okay, fouls to give.
You know, I've said it a couple times tonight, but my hat's off to the Warriors. Coach Grant and the Warriors, they just are playing hard. You know, hasn't been their night as far as offensive flow, but playing hard gives you a chance.
Yeah. They not scoring a field goal in the first quarter. Hard to recover from that.
Yeah, a 17-2 start is not the start that you diagram. It's expended a lot of energy. You know, there's a minute to go, and they're still in the ball game, though.
Well, we've reached the bonus here. 2 shots on every foul now for Messalonskee. Making the first one, Ty Bernier, sorry. He makes them both. 10-point game. Sides with it. Directly down the line, gets it to Carr. His eye-arcing three is good. Offensive and defensive substitutions. 30-second timeout. Coach Grant.
Big basket keeps them in the game. 7-point deficit, 47 seconds to go. You know, Coach Grant's going to say we're going to get up the line. We're going to try to force a turnover. If we don't get the turnover, we're going to probably have to make them go to the foul line.
Yeah, don't let the ball get over half court. You got a foul there. Deny the inbound. Maybe they'll get a steal. A couple of guys that you probably have proved themselves that you don't want to foul if you have the opportunity to not be able to foul them. And Bernier looked pretty good from the charity stripe there.
Yeah, he looked like a senior leader that knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Your quickest guy probably ought to be on him.
Probably not going to guard the inbound.
Too easy. Turned over. Townsend took it away. Sides. Grant. Townsend over to Buck. Buck to the rim and good. Got to get up. Whoa, no, boy. Boy, the ball in the action here. Referees are going to have to talk about this one.
7 or 8 seconds went off the clock.
7
guys.
or 8 seconds did go off the clock here. Are the referees going to put more time back on the clock? They're not. Oh.
It's going to be a foul. There you go.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm saying at least 7 seconds went off,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Can't throw the red flag. Big foul shots right here.
Acorn looking to check back in. Carr to check back in. Offensive, defensive substitutions now. First one up and good, made by Brunel. The deficit might be insurmountable here. Still opportunity, but if he makes both his free throws, it's going to be pretty difficult. Misses it. Rebound, outlet. Got to get it up in a hurry. Get rid of it. Townsend.
Oh.
Looked like he got fouled, too. Reynolds has got it now. Gets it over to Bernier. He's going to be fouled by Grant.
You know, the Warriors going to come up short, but once again, I mean, this just goes to show just playing hard in high school basketball gives you a shot to win at the end. And
You know,
my hat's off to them. Not their night, but a good effort.
It was a 19-point game at Messalonskee to start the year. So in your own gym, you know, this is a closer contest. Foul shots are going to show that, you know, it might be a little bit more than what it was. But again, yeah, it's super difficult when you spot a team that may be at the same level of you. 15 points to start this thing. Grant sends one up from the next zip code. Shot that from Corinna. And that's going to do it. Well, the final score here from Newport at Nokomis High School. The Messalonskee Eagles 55 and the Nokomis Warriors 47.
What are you guys thinking for the Newport Glass Player of the Game for Nokomis tonight?
Well, a big second half. 16 in the second half, Matt. My vote's for Dawson Townsend.
Yeah, Dawson Townsend is our Newport Glass Player.
I agree totally, guys. That was a great second
game.
half. Second half for Dawson really came alive there. Probably one of his best shooting performances of the year. Finally got it going.
You know, when you need senior leadership to rise, you found it, and you saw it, and it just was too high of a deficit to overcome. If you're a Warrior fan, that'll do us tonight. Matt, we'll take this over to you to take us home.
Yeah, thanks very much, guys. Great job tonight on the mic. Warriors coming up a little bit short. But any public performance, rebroadcast, reproduction, distribution, unauthorized retransmission, or other use of this program is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting or RSU 19. All rights reserved. That should say 2025. I changed that today, but it still says 24. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back here at Nokomis next Tuesday. Another boys game against the Coney Rams.